Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is presentation for engineering graphic mini project for the MCD 1543 from group 2. In this group, we have 5 group members, which is Muhammad Akmal Faris bin Muhammad Baharudin, Muhammad Alif Haziq bin Adnan, Nur Iza Atira binti Nordin, Muhammad Azizi Arshad bin Azmi, and me, Muhammad Ikhwan bin Imran. Firstly, the table of the content in this presentation have 6 content, which is abstract, introduction, procedure, discussion, technical drawings, and conclusion. For abstract, we got 5 points that we got from the project. First, to create a better side mirror than the standard one. 2. The vision in the side mirror is more expensive. 3. The side mirror is more durable than the standard plastic mirror. 4. The cost of the side mirror is reasonable and well worth the money. And lastly, the side mirror is much more effective in the road. Introduction. The project that we are working on is essential for motorcycle user. It has a lot of benefit if you bought it and use it. It was dubbed the Additional Side Mirror Ultra ASMU. We got this idea after observing some UTEM students riding their motorcycles without their side mirror, which could lead to unwanted accident that will bring a major problem. We also got this idea based our experience in using motorcycle. This section is so dangerous that it could result in an accident. To avoid this, we put our minds together to inventing this side mirror. We conduct extensive research before designing, selecting materials, and completing this project. We designed this product by surfing the internet through multiple website and image. We also did observe other motorcycles, taking note of the motorcycle rate of view and blind spot. We select the best and most appropriate material, which is iron plate. This is due to the toughness and hardness of iron plate, so that the side mirror does not come loose and rotate when the motorcycle turns. For team members job scope, Alif do abstract, Iza is do introduction and background theory and conclusion, and Faris do introduction and background theory, procedure and discussion. And for me, Ikhwan do procedure and discussion. And lastly, for Azizi is do technical drawing. Function of each component. For component 1, function to prevent the mirror from falling and to be connected to component 2. For component 2, be a connector of component 1. This component is connected to component 3. And for component 3, the hole on component 2 is connected to the hole on this component. To insert the screw in the hole connection between this component 1 and 2 and component 2. And component 4, the small hole in this component is connected to component 3. To insert the same screw as component 2 and component 3, while a large hole on this component is connected to component 5. And lastly, component 5. This component becomes a continuation of component 4. And to insert the screw on the connection of this component and component 4. And lastly, we assemble all the component and component become the side mirror are designed to look backwards. This is because there may be a vehicle behind you then overtaking at high speed.
Okay, for the procedure. Explanation on how to measure the product before translate into 2D. Okay, first and foremost, we must bring the product and alienate the minor component. There are 5 components in our product, and we use a ruler to measure flat areas, a rope to measure curved areas, and a protractor to measure angle degrees. We do the same technique with those 5 components before drawing them on paper to make a 2-dimensional drawing. Procedure to assemble and disassemble the device. Assemble. First, copy every component in every component files. Second, paste into assembly files. Third, click on component and use move function to assemble every component to become a product. Disassemble. First, copy product from assembly file. Second, paste into exploded file. Lastly, click on component and use move function to explode the product. This is the photo of the every component. This is component 1, component 2, 3, 4, component 5, and list of instruments or equipment used is paper, pencil, ruler, and vernier caliper. This is our Gantt chart. Okay, for discussion, all AutoCAD commands used to redo the device. First, basic drawing commands, line, circle, polygon. Editing commands, trim, fillet, join, erase, joint, mirror 3D. 3D commands, press pull, extrude, cone, cylinder, torus, solid substrate. Technique and difficulties to redo the device. First, 2D sketching, 3D modeling, moving and aligning objects, technical drawing, working with meshes. Ideas to improve the device. In my opinion, the side mirror on our project is good enough, but it can make the mirrors adjustable easier. This is because when we want to adjust the mirror according to our needs, it requires us to loosen up the screw to adjust it. We can add a nut on the back cover of the mirror that attach with the rod to make it adjustable and more friendly use. This is our technical drawings on every component. Component 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exploded components, and assembly components. Okay, conclusion. In conclusion, the side mirrors are actually function very well when you are driving. The prismatic mirrors applied in the side mirrors will provide useful reflection to the driver. With the ambient sensor and the glare sensor, points in the side mirror will provide a good dimming to prevent glare, which is very dangerous when driving. The side mirrors are built with iron plate, which is very suitable because when driving, usually the provided side mirrors will become loose when being rotated and displaced, which causing an unwanted accidents. The circle mirrors will provide more expensive view, which could help the driver when driving in mass traffic. This side mirror will provide many benefits to its user because we never know when an accident could occur. As the saying goes, misfortune never comes singly. Okay, that's all from us. Group 2, thank you for being our listener.